Hiya folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans. And if you like more cartoon news and shenanigans, I'd ask you to please subscribe to the channel. In fact, do it right now so you don't forget about it later, and I thank you for that. So let's jump right into a cartoon news article here. This is an older one. This is actually an older one. We're here on the HollywoodReporter.com. I don't think I've ever done an article from this website particularly, but here we go, yeah. And I always like to give credit to the author. We got Boris Kit, which is a kind of a weird name there. I think that might be Irish. I couldn't tell for sure, though. But, yeah, so here we go. Dogman movie in the works from DreamWorks Animation exclusive. So there you go. So Dogman. Now you're wondering why I'm covering this. I don't usually cover 3D animation mostly. I usually like to focus in on 2D animation. I feel like there's not... I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, and like not too many people just cover 2D animation for whatever reason. I guess it's obscure. So I looked around. I don't see not really anybody covering 2D animation cartoon news. So I feel like I'm like one of the only very few of them out there. But I also like to cover comic books, anime. My most recent video on my channel was just talking about how Sony Animation, the Department of Justice, is trying to block Sony Animation from getting all the anime. They're buying like Funimation, Crunchyroll. They're trying to get all the acquisitions out there and basically control the anime market worldwide. So that's really good that the Department of Justice is blocking those scoundrels. And so anyways, so I do cover comic books also, anime, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But I feel like this particular book resonates with me because I grew up on Captain Underpants. Like I remember when the very first Captain Underpants book came out, I actually purchased it at a what were those things? Scholastic Book Fair. Yeah, here in Canada. And so, I get, whenever I see this, I get nostalgic for this style. You get the name Dav Pilkey down here. This font, right? This is like the Captain Underpants font. And I believe the lore in the books is that, so basically the Captain Underpants books happen, and then Harold and George, who are like the main characters, they are comic book creators, and I believe that they made books like Super. I remember I own that book, Super Diaper Baby. Let me just Super Diaper Baby. It's there we go. There was even a sequel. There you go, Diaper Baby 2, the Invasion of the Potty Snatchers. Yeah. So there was that one. I guess that one wasn't so popular because I don't remember very many sequels to that. I mean, like there's 2 of them, but like Captain Underpants got like 13 books or some shit. I don't even know. There is a lot of Captain Underpants books. But I believe, and you see here, so the lore is that after Captain Underpants ended, the lore is that like this is the first epic novel by George Beard and Harold Hutchins, the creators of Captain Underpants. So I believe that's sort of the lore in the in-universe where it's like all these stories, or maybe Dogman is, I'm not 100% sure, but Super Diaper Baby is like an in-canon continuation of the comic book that Harold and George are making. If that makes, it's kind of weird, but if you guys go watch the Captain Underpants movie, it'll make more sense if you see the ending, which was a pretty good movie. It wasn't a masterpiece or anything, don't get me wrong, but I would give it like 7. I enjoyed it. I really like that they had Weird Al do the theme song because that was in the books. I remember they would always be talking about Weird Al in the books, and that was just so classy that Weird Al actually came and did a song for it. So yeah, go watch the Captain Underpants 3D movie, which was pretty good actually. So Dogman will probably be just as good also. But yeah, so anyway, Dogman, are we going to read like, this is a long article. It's not that long. Okay, let's read a little bit here. But yeah, Dogman is another one of the creations here. There is Who is that? The creator, Dave Pilkey? I've never seen an image of him. That could be just a DreamWorks employee, but probably not. And then you got a nice picture of Principal Krupp, who alter ego of Captain Underpants. He's the kind of mean principal kind of character there, but he becomes Captain Underpants. But anyways, yeah. So have I read Dogman? No, I've read, I believe, almost every one of the Captain Underpants books except for the last two of them. And then there was some controversy, by the way. I don't know if you guys remember that. A lot of parents were pissed off because they, in the last Captain Underpants books, there's some kind of like time travel, and I believe they go into the future, and it's revealed like one of the Harold or George or one of them is like in a gay relationship, and people are like, "This is a kid's book. Why would you?" I agree with them. Why would it doesn't make sense. I don't know. They're just that just felt like a really woke move to do that, and there was controversy on it too. So Captain Underpants gay controversy. Yeah, so it was something to do with like here we go. See, Captain Underpants books reveal Harold marries a man in the future. I guess I added that in there. And there you go. I guess they went full kind of woke here. I guess like, which one's Harold? I think Harold's this guy, I think. And that one's George. So I guess they adopted or something. I don't freaking know. But yeah, you got, I guess George or Harold or which, is this Harold? I think this is Harold. He marries a white girl. So there you go. You got your diversity relationship, and there's your gay relationship. So yeah, the creator kind of went full woke at the end of this book. So I'm still a fan of the first like good couple, the first like dozen issues. Towards the end, then I kind of like, I guess I just grew up, right? Like I was no longer a kid. But when I remember this was big controversy here in Canada and America. A lot of people had just grown up with these books. They're like, why would they just do that? And I guess they just wanted the virtue signal woke points because, yeah. But anyways, so there you go. Now we have Dogman. It sucks because it says here it's going to be an animation. It's not going to be... It's going to be like DreamWorks, right? Like it's going to be like Captain Underpants Movie, like this, right? Captain Underpants Movie. So it's going to be 3D. It's probably going to be like this art style right here. This exact sort of like art style where it's like 3D. But wouldn't it look way better if it was like the entire movie like this in this art style? Like 2D animation. Wouldn't it just look so great if the whole thing was like that? I think so. I actually kind of hope they kind of just make it like that. But yeah, I'll definitely watch this because I'm not familiar with Dogman's origin story. I don't know. But I'm interested, I guess. Not so interested after that whole Captain Underpants last book fiasco with that I just showed there. But yeah. So Peter Hastings, who cut his teeth writing influential 90s animated series Animaniacs, which I have a 2-hour review of, by the way. Pretty crazy. And Pinky and the Brain. Yep. Those are both good shows. Well, the originals were. The Animaniacs reboot was just like, okay, I think the original was still better. And yeah. So DreamWorks Animation has gone to the dog. The animation arm owned by Universal is developing a feature film adaptation of Dogman, the mega-selling graphic series by Dave or Dav Pilkey. I don't know. I think it's Dave, right? Like Dave Pilkey. But yeah, this book sells like a lot. Every single time. I live here in Ontario, Canada. Every time I go into a Walmart, you always see this book, like everywhere. Like there's copies of like, not only this one, there's like a red copy, I guess, like, hold on. Right. Recently I went in there the other day and I saw Dogman books. I saw a red book. That might be it. The Tale of Two Kitties. I think that was the one I just saw in there. Wow, there's a lot of books. Holy shit. Yeah, it was this red one right here. That one, I saw like a poster and there was a whole shelf dedicated to that book. Specifically, so I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's like a really one of the better selling ones or what, But I like the art. Like, this makes me happy. This makes me feel like a kid again looking at these arts. Just look at that one. Nice little cat with a wide open mouth there. So yeah, this is pretty exciting. Especially if you're a kid, I guess you'd be really, really excited to see one of your favorite books turned into a movie. I mean, if I was a kid and they turned Captain Underpants into a movie back in those days, I would have been like really, really happy. So yeah, but anyways, let's should we read all of it? Like, I don't feel like we should. Peter Hastings, published by Scholastic. There you go. See, I told you, I bought it from, we have that here in Canada. It's also in the US, Scholastic. I think it's a lot of places, actually. The Dogman series of books follows the madcap adventures of Dogman, a lovable canine superhero, and his friends Little Petey, a curious kitten who embodies love, optimism, and hope, and 80s HD, a robot who expresses himself best through his art. They call themselves the Super Buddies. Super Mario Brothers. Pilkey began the series after winding down his previous hit creation, Captain Underpants, which ended in controversy. They didn't notice how they didn't bring that up. Dogman became an even bigger hit. Oh, is Dogman, like I said, I've been seeing it everywhere. But I thought Captain Underpants was like bigger. I didn't realize that Dogman became even bigger than Captain Underpants. That's crazy. That doesn't, usually it's kind of like people are kind of like one-hit wonders. They kind of just create that one big thing, and then all the rest of the things they create are kind of like, like J.K. Rowling, or Rowling, however the hell you pronounce her name. She kind of like, she's known for Harry Potter, and now it's like this whole Fantastic Beasts thing that's not even remotely good. Let's be real here. Somebody in the comments is going to be like, no, freaking Fantastic Beasts is good. I don't know, man. I watched that first movie. It was just pretty mediocre. But yeah. Thanks to the writer, artist, humor, and heart, with the books exploring universally positive themes, including empathy, kindness, persistence, becoming a better version of oneself, and the importance of doing good. Also, the unique style of graphic novels is intended to encourage the love of reading and creativity in kids. Yeah, it does. I mean, the art style, I've shown it off. Look at these books. They're very creative. They just draw your attention. Something about these books, I swear, they just draw you in, right? You look at it and you're like, okay, this catches my eye. I don't know if it's this glow. Do you guys see how there's like a glow around like all there's kind of like this glow and glossy glow around the characters. I don't know if that's what's draws you in. You see, I don't know, this one doesn't have too much of that glow going on, but like this one here, you see this kind of like backlight, and there's like a kind of like a glow around them, and I don't know, there's just something about the art style that you just get drawn into it. I don't know. But yeah, back to the article here. Let's just finish. It's not that. Oh shit, it goes on. Okay. But so okay, here we go. Sales. I'm kind of interested in the sales. It's important to underscore the massive nature in the series. Forget about all 9 books becoming all 9 books became #1 bestsellers. Holy shit. Okay. The recent titles had first printings of 3 million and 5 million copies. Unheard of numbers in the graphic novel industry, and squashing anything close to the majority of offerings. Taking a jab. Oh, I love it. Whoever wrote, what was his name again? Who wrote this article? Boris Kit, what a legend. Taking a nice jab at DC Comics. Offering, so here we go. So, squashing anything close to the majority of the offerings from the bigger names in comics, DC and Marvel. Yeah, so comic book sales, they've been going woke. They've been going broke. And this is hilarious. Superman and Batman are getting beat by a dog man. Okay, Superman, Batman. No, a dog. A fucking dog is beating them. These are the biggest. I think I heard like people say things like, Jesus, people recognize Batman and Superman more than Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Have you guys ever heard of something like that, where it's like, they did tests around the world and people found that more people recognized Superman and Batman than they did Jesus Christ. And also, don't forget, the Bible is actually the #1 best-selling book of all time on the planet Earth. So that just says something, you know. And here we are in 2021 at the edge of the comic book industry, just like at the collapse of the comic book industry. I've talked about it before. They have like paraplegic Flash and all the half the character. No, literally, no joke. Half of all characters in Marvel are gay. Like it's not even a joke. I'm serious. It is literally half of the characters in Marvel are all now gay or bisexual or both or something else. Who can even keep track anymore? But yeah. So yeah, they absolutely slaughtering DC and Marvel. So Pilkey is operating in the realm of authors such as Stephen King, and in 2019, he was named the Publisher's Weekly Person of the Year, the first time a cartoonist had received the recognition. So that's cool. Yeah, a cartoonist. Thumbs up for cartoonists. I do love my cartoons, as you could probably see by my own YouTube channel here. His book tour events sometimes take place in packed arenas. Really? Holy shit. This man's the superstar of comics. He's kind of like the Stan Lee of like children's graphic novels or something. So that's pretty cool. The series has nearly 40 million copies in print to date and has been translated into 40 foreign languages. The most recent title, Dogman Grime and Punishment, was published September 1st, and Scholastic will publish the 10th book in the series, Dogman Mothering Heights? Is that? Yeah. On March 23rd. DreamWorks Animation previously collaborated with Pilkey on 2017's Captain Underpants. Like I said, go check that movie out. It's pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, which grossed more than 125 million globally. Is that getting a sequel? It kind of the ending of that movie sets it up for the next book. Are we not getting a sequel to that? I don't know. As his readers all over the world know, Dav Pilkey is truly one of the most creative and talented storytellers of his generation. Enthused DreamWorks Chief Creative Officer, and Peter Hastings is just the right person to bring this iconic character to the big screen, and the legions of fans who are all eagerly awaiting the adaptation. Yeah, I kind of just want to see. I've never read the Dogman series. I want to see this movie so I can know what it's about. So, but yeah, it's probably, it's a superhero book, right? So, I mean, I kind of just want to see, I want to see the book come to life. That's what I'm just interested. So, yeah, I'm definitely watching this still, even though Captain Underpants had that like not so great ending. I still like Captain Underpants. It's one of those childhood nostalgia things. So, yeah. Anyway, I am humbled and grateful to once again work with on DreamWorks Animation. Okay, and then we just have. Okay, here's the grand finale here. This is my second project based on Dav Pilkey's books, and I'm very excited to take his funny, clever, and emotional, and ultimately inspirational Dogman and make it move. Yeah, bring it to life, like I was just saying, said Hastings, not just by telling the story, but by absorbing and building his great sensibility, bringing it to the screen with deep respect to gazillions of fans, because I am one of them. Yeah, I guess I'm one of them too, but I'm not a fan of Dogman because I haven't seen it yet, right? Like I haven't read any of it, but the fact that I'm a fan of like Super Diaper Baby and Captain Underpants, obviously, then I'm very curious to see what this is about. But Pilkey is repped by... Okay, whatever. We're going to end it here. So you let me know your guys' thoughts. So Dogman, are you... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so Dogman, are you guys excited for this book? Are you excited? Are they going to be making a sequel to Captain Underpants? Because that left on a cliffhanger. Let me know your thoughts. Were you pissed off by that controversy about the whole thing where it's like Harold and George ended up being like gay and whatever? Are you guys mad about that? I think that they shouldn't have put that in a kid's book. That's my opinion on it. You guys know, you've seen a bunch of my videos. I think they should just stop all of that kind of stuff in children's books. Wait till they're a little bit older. And yeah. But anyways, anything else I want to say? Dogman, it looks interesting. Like I said, it really catches your eye. And yeah, I think that's it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Give me a nice little thumbs up, a like, a share, subscribe, whatever. And I thank you for that. And I'll see you guys later. I have a lot more cartoon videos coming this week. DuckTales. I got a DuckTales review for the final episode. So look forward to that. And I think I got to talk about SpongeBob Camp Coral and some other stuff. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. So just subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned. I got all the cartoon news in the works. Okay, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.